Hi there, welcome back to Backyard Bass. Today we're going to look at a different type of scale, one which I'm sure you're going to really enjoy and have a lot of fun with, and it's called the blues scale. As its name implies, it's got that bluesy, down-home kind of sound about it. And I'm going to show you two different fingerings for this one, so let's get straight into it. I'm playing on the C blues scale, so obviously starting on the note C, first finger, 3rd fret on the A string. Okay, now notice this is different than any other scales we've looked at. The first two notes are 3 frets apart, or 3 semitones. We call this distance, this interval between the two notes, a minor third. Okay, so this is the only scale we've looked at so far that's got a minor third built into that scale. Okay, then we go to F, 3rd fret on the D string, G flat or F sharp, right next door on the 4th fret, and G on the 5th fret. So again, this is unusual compared to the other scales we've done. We've got 3 notes that are a semitone apart, right next to each other. Then we've got B flat, and then C. Coming down, C, B flat, G, G flat, F, E flat, C. Okay, now I'm going to show you a different fingering for this. All we're going to do is play the E flat, that second note we played, on the D string, 1st fret, instead of here. Notice it's the same note. So I can play that E flat in 2 different places. So we're going to play this fingering as well. One more time, a little bit slower. Okay, now there is another scale that's almost identical to the blues scale, and it's called the minor pentatonic scale. Pentatonic because it's got 5 different notes. So I'll play you a C minor pentatonic, and then we're back to the octave again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different notes. It's exactly the same as the blues scale, except we're leaving out that note, which we had in the blues scale. We're leaving that out and going straight from the F to the G. And we could also use that other fingering. Show you that again slower. And the other fingering for that. Okay, so that's the minor pentatonic. Don't be confused between the two. Almost exactly the same thing, and they're kind of interchangeable in the way that you can use them. All right, I would use the blues scale. It works against minor chords and also works against what we call dominant 7th chords. And if I'm playing a blues, obviously it's a pretty cool scale to use. Okay, now like all the other scales we've shown so far, that's a movable pattern. So if I want to play a G blues scale, so that's another good scale to try and play in every key, maybe around the circle of 4, so you get familiar with that in all the keys. Blues scale's a great scale for improvising. Hundreds of classic rock riffs have been written using just that blues scale. Okay, there you have it. That's the C blues scale. Have some fun with that. Make sure you learn it in every key and try and make up some of your own riffs using that C blues scale. Okay, see you next time on Backyard Bass.